What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Today in Ace Combat. Today's December 23rd, and back in 2010, Operation Crossroads, aka Mission 25 Heartbreak One, took place at the Podeba Peninsula.
The President broadcast his voice repeatedly in an effort to reveal the truth to his citizens and soldiers. However, the central government, now run by the Vice President and his generals, censored all of it, calling it enemy propaganda. And Yuktubania, their enemy, wasn't about to stop fighting either. The President needed to enter the capital himself with his Marine force. But that meant risking his life. As he boarded the helicopter, the President smiled and said, "Here goes." The third encrypted message from Bartlett came shortly after. This time, there were no coordinates. All it showed was a time and a radio frequency. At the appointed time, everyone gathered in front of the radio speaker.
Hey, it's me! Get the wax out of your ears and listen up. We found Nicanor, the leader of Yuktubania, and we broke him out of prison. This war wasn't his doing at all.
Captain Bartlett has rescued the Prime Minister of Yuktubania, Nicanor. Bartlett wants to go to an airfield, steal a plane, and take off with Nicanor. We have to meet up with Bartlett, protect him to the airfield, and go from there.
It's me. I'm okay so far, and the car's hidden under a bush. Other resistance members are hidden all over the place. But I still got a bad feeling about this. We're storming the gate at 0705 hours. Keep us covered. I'm counting on you. I think there's gonna be an ambush waiting for us.
According to Captain Bartlett's information, the Resistance has already infiltrated the airfield and is currently awaiting his arrival. The road to the airfield is covered with checkpoints and defensive positions. We anticipate stiff resistance. Provide close air support for Captain Bartlett's charge. Give him aerial reconnaissance as necessary, and guide him to the airfield. The Resistance has already agreed on a time to begin operations with Captain Bartlett, so the timing of the mission cannot be changed. If you do not arrive in time, the Resistance will be suppressed by the airfield defense forces and the mission will end in failure. After arriving, the Resistance will load Prime Minister Nicanor onto a captured transport plane and Captain Bartlett will attempt to escape. You must help Captain Bartlett arrive at the airfield on time, no matter what.
So things aren't as easy as the briefing said, and everyone here definitely just got debated. There's a resistance team at the airfield waiting for Bartlett to arrive. Along the way, there's a bunch of checkpoints and defensive positions. So we have to guide Bartlett and give him some support. But we're on a timer, and we can't let the airfield defenses take us out. When they get there, Nicanor will be loaded onto the plane and escape from there. So this is an all or nothing mission. As if they don't know I have a restart mission buttoned. So this mission is really Captain Bartlett featuring Mystery Woman number 1. Whatever, Natasha. Anyway, so War Dog, meet your new friend.
Tell me all about you guys. Kid, Chopper, and Nagase. Hey, Nagase.
Except you, Nagase. Fuck you. Throughout this mission, you get some pretty cringe dialogue from Natasha and Bartlett.
Hey, don't be showing those legs too much. It's distracting.
Captain, you're taking too many risks.
Hey, Nagase, you're starting to sound like my mom.
As well as becoming the head of decision making. You decide on the paths, and they're split as follows. The shorter route will be a bit more difficult on the enemy side, whereas the longer route will be an easier time if you're willing to wait it out. Natasha will update how much time you have left, so make sure you balance out your route options. As Bartlett and his company arrives, the Resistance finds a plane and begins the final preparations for the operation.
This one, Mr. B. Use this plane. Hey, I'll take any plane you got. Anything's better than a car.
Hasn't it been a while since Captain Bartlett flew the plane?
This platoon doesn't know when to shut up. Go on, return their fire. Thanks for the navigation, kid. That was a fun drive for all of us.
They stole a plane from the hangar, right up from under our nose.
Destroy any enemy targets in the way as Bartlett escapes with the Prime Minister. And then...
I saw those planes plunge into the ocean along with the colonel on my radar. It's them, the ghosts of Ross Grease. They were the ones that attacked
84 92nd shows up for the final battle against the Ghosts of Razgriz. This is the former Belkan squadron known as the Grapiker Squadron. You should not have a hard time with them at all. It's one of the most easiest dogfights ever, I swear. And thus, after the battle is over, it's mission accomplished.
Looks like you got them all, but the bastards all bailed out. I gotta admit, those guys are true fighter pilots.
We'll be back. You can count on it.
The Grapiker Squadron is done for, aka the 84 92nd, and the Prime Minister Nicanor is in good health.
He had returned once more. He brought Nicanor, the Prime Minister of Yuktobania, with him, and surprisingly, he had brought one more person. A female recon major in the Yuk army, the one who broke his heart 15 years ago. It became clear why nobody could find him in the POW camps. The very first POW of the war, he had escaped before they could even get him into the camps. Yuktobania's situation was just like ours. Their leader, who espoused reconciliation, was imprisoned after a silent coup d'etat, and the country proceeded to march right into large-scale war. What should I call you?
Just Major.
What's your real name? All she did was return a smile. She remained faithful to the Prime Minister and to his vision of peace, and that faith had brought her here. She was carrying a single disc. She told us that the disc contained the secret plans of the Belkan Grey Men. So far, we have been unable to decipher the encryption code.
The Solg. A military attack satellite that your country began building during the war 15 years ago, then abandoned in the peace that followed. The Arkbird was reborn partly to resurrect that dreadful star. Now, even after the Arkbird was destroyed, the Space Center's mass driver is still launching supplies into orbit. What is that star receiving from them?
Also, in other news, back in 2015, Mission 4 Spooky took place in Mogadishu in Eastern Africa.
You all right, Major?
Yes. Another of those explosions, and they had Russians with them. Advisors, maybe.
Russians?
That's right. The PJ saw them and exchanged fire.
Mercenaries. Could you hear what they were saying?
Just voices. They were definitely talking in Russian. Something about taking trucks down south. One of my guys heard him.
We have to talk to Lapointe. General.
Colonel?
D-Ray has the lead on the weapon.
When we picked up Major Illich, one of my men heard them speaking in Russian.
You sure of this?
Sergeant Grinberg's mother is from St. Petersburg. He speaks Russian fluently.
What did he hear?
The guy was on the radio. They were taking trucks to a city in the south.
The only thing down there is Mogadishu, 100 miles southeast in the mountains.
Clay City. It's got those old buildings backed into the hills. Plenty of places to hide.
Shit. Give me some iron, I'll blow it up tonight.
Captain, those ruins are archaeologically significant. We can't just blow them up. We have to send in ground troops to check it out.
They'll be shredded in the alleys if the enemy's there.
We've got to worry about the weapon, too.
Send the assault teams. We'll support them with the AC-130. We can avoid the ruins and the civilian areas.
I say blow the whole damn place back to the Stone Age where it belongs.
Who are you sending to the Stone Age now, Captain?
General, we have reports of Russians among the rebels.
Impossible.
Major Illich heard them speaking too, sir.
The Major must have been confused.
What do you think, Colonel?
Major Real's plan makes sense. We'll fly back up.
Russian planes will not attack these ruins. This would be an international outrage.
We can do it with or without the MiGs. Your call, General.
Guess that's without.
Sam's destroyed.
Crew, we are 2 miles from target area. We're gonna secure the drop zone for the Blackhawks, then support the forces on the ground. SO Spence, you ready on the weapons?
Ready to fire as soon as we have a target.
Let's do it.
The SRN has been traced back to this place, and because of its importance, we can't just blow it up. So we're going to have to use the AC-130 to cover ground troops and avoid damaging the surrounding areas. The mission starts with Warwolf Squadron destroying a rebel SAM site. Bishop tells Janice about some civilian fight where SRN fighters are chasing them, so Warwolf goes to help. And Spooky 1 begins their mission. Nomad sends out Delta Force troops, which keep fighting alongside the help of the AC-130 in mortar and sniper fire. Delta Forces make it to the Trinity storage site, and Spooky 1 breaks off to an airfield. A bunch of MiG-21s are destroyed alongside the landing strip. The team emerges out of the tunnel, and you must defend them while they escape. They have announced that they have casualties. Nomad gets hit with heavy fire and must leave, so Blackhawks are forced to pick up Delta Forces. There is a soldier named Lieutenant Nicholas who was left behind, but then...
I have an idea, D-Ray.
Go ahead.
We can use the man recovery system.
You're gonna use the sling? The guy on the ground can handle it, right?
I wouldn't suggest it if I didn't think we could do it.
Bad news, Captain. The guy you went back for is dead, D-Ray.
Bravo 8, are you reading me?
Roger that, Spooky.
We're going to make a path and drop the gear to you.
We gotta protect him. He takes flight in a balloon, and we scoop him up with the AC-130, and it's a done deal.
Open rear hatch.
We're ready. Line fixed. We're reeling him in. We got him. We got him.
Good work, crew.
You got him, Spooky?
Roger that, Will. Bravo 8 Commander is aboard. Returning to base.
Good work, Major. Damn good work.
Thanks, Will.
This mission is pretty boring to me, but that's just my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of this, and honestly, it just feels like a really long, drawn-out COD mission. Also, in other news, back in 2015, Mission 5 Blue on Blue takes place.
Warwolf 1 to tower. Request permission to land.
Warwolf 1, you're clear to land.
Warwolf prepares to land at the NATO air base when all of a sudden, Big Bear Squadron takes off, almost hitting Bishop, and Bishop asks the Russian general what's going on, but he's being all super vague about it, which is a little fishy. Some enemy MiG-21s run up in the airspace and you must engage them.
Evade. Russian flight. State your intentions.
Two of the Russians have me locked.
Bear flight. Break off.
Friendly fire. Blue on blue. Blue on blue.
General, what the hell's the deal?
He doesn't have the cojones to answer.
Warwolf 1 to all allied aircraft. Russian planes are hostile. I say again, Russians are hostile. Take the bastards down.
This is deadly, sir. You're hearing me, Warwolf 1.
What the hell is going on, General? Why have you changed sides, Dr.
And the very first mission of Ace Combat Assault Horizon, a Su-35 that appears with the same exact skin and everything, is back once again, and this time is pursuing Guts.
The shark. You're real.
Get off our frequency, asshole.
Bishop runs to protect him, but is outperformed by the plane.
Good night. Okay. Хорошо. Признайся, Бишоп. Ничего у тебя не получается. Colonel, you have heavy damage. Boss, you okay? You bailing out?
I'm alright. I've control of the plane. I'll land.
Roger that. I'm right behind you.
He's hit, and the Russian general tells the pilot named Markov to back off. And after regaining some control of the plane, you must try and land this thing onto the strip. But then...
Damn!
Attention, Allied forces. Witness the destruction of Kurth at the hands of our newest weapon. This is not an outpost. Blood Noise cannot be stopped. We will communicate demands and conditions shortly. Let us see how far your arrogance gets you now.
Alrighty everyone, that's going to be it for today's episode of Today in Ace Combat. I want to know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on Captain Bartlett and Natasia's relationship? Do you think it's good or bad? Do you think it's toxic? Do you think he should just leave her altogether? I don't really know. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you guys haven't already, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter and join the Discord. The links are in the description down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys have not already. Make sure to scoop up a hoodie. They are 10% off right now using code BORDERS. They're really warm, comfortable, soft, and perfect for this winter season. Please pick one up. This deal will be lasting until Christmas Day. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, and of course, as always, I will see you all in solitary.